Well.
Well.
Good evening. How are you guys doing?
Ahoy, ahoy.
Have you always had a countdown timer?
Yep.
I knew that. I'm always here before that starts.
No, it's I have the countdown timer because I usually show pet pictures for half an hour beforehand, and we didn't. And it's usually a countdown to the pet pictures, which is a half hour before now. So I don't blame you for not showing up for the pet pictures.
I do a little bit.
I judge you. Yeah, no, I judge you very much.
Judging,
Yeah.
Well, I've never had Kragan featured, so you know.
Oh, it's almost like you've never put Kragan's pictures in my Discord.
No, it's okay. You only show pictures of non-sub quality animals.
Oh shit.
Too far.
Oh god,
Too far.
dude.
Pictures of non-shitty cats. So I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I'm just joshing with you. I've missed you, so I'm lashing out. Okay, what can I have? This is how I deal with repressed feelings. What am I supposed to do? Like, you know, I
slather your balls in peanut butter and just be like, "Come here, hammer nut."
You're a lot. Listen, he's not that tall. Are you just gonna mock him? Wow.
Just watch
Lure him
them
in.
destroy themselves, Lastiel. Just watch them destroy themselves.
What about you? How are you? How's everything going on your end?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Really enjoyed the Wheel of Time episodes today. We don't have to talk about it too much because I'm sure we don't want to spoil it for people who haven't seen it. But
Totally.
yeah.
Fuck is Wheel of Time?
Oh my god, dude.
It is the best way that I can describe it. It is Lord of the Rings meets Star Wars.
And it's
So
14.
something trash that meets something really epic. Okay, I got it.
Oh my god.
Which could it be?
I don't know.
Which
I was
is he
gonna say I
talking
don't know
about?
who
Yeah.
you offended, but it's somebody.
Yeah. It's a book series that's 14 books long. And Kaylee and I have listened to the audiobooks, and some of the audiobooks are up to what, like 46 hours long for one
exactly.
book.
Yeah.
And there's
Jesus.
and there's 14 of them. Kaylee and I have listened to the entire series, and we are how many hours away from finishing it again?
28.
We're
but
28 hours
we've never
away, yeah.
We've never read the prequel, which is A New Spring. We never read that.
Yeah.
Gotta read that still.
Yeah, we're
So
28
do you-
hours away from having read it 2 times.
So to give you some idea, I'm the one that introduced them to Wheel of Time, and
Yeah.
I started listening to it when I was introduced to it by a friend of mine when we were in university, and I was listening to it when I was doing this really monotonous job as a researcher. I basically had to sit there and fill little mesh bags with poplar leaves all day, 8 hours a day for like 7 months. And I would sit there listening to this audiobook, and after 7 months of listening to this audiobook all day, every day, I made it up to book 7. Of 14.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
Good scale, yeah.
I've never gotten past that. So
Yeah.
it's a lot of content, and it's so good.
Holy fuck,
Dude,
it's so
if they
good.
can- someone said today in chat that they had a $10 million budget per episode.
Wow, that's so interesting because
Yeah.
you can see where they had to cut budgets like the water cloaks. They literally said that they couldn't afford to do water cloaks, so they just didn't have them at
Oh,
all.
wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
But I mean, hey, the effects are so fucking good in that show, man.
Aren't they
They're
amazing?
really fun. Yeah.
The way I always say, my review with my completely non-spoiler review for the first 3 episodes is, as a huge Wheel of Time fan, I had a couple issues with the story choices that they chose to take that are departures from the book.
Same.
But as a fantasy nerd, it was fucking 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
Absolutely fantastic as a fantasy nerd.
I had a bunch of people in chat that were watching along that had never even heard of the series before, and were immediately sucked in. They're like, now I have to watch and read the rest. I'm so into this.
So good.
Yeah.
Really, really enjoyed it. Kaylee and I probably right after Mar are going to turn on another episode. We probably only watch 10 or 20 minutes of it before we go to bed, but we're going to turn on an episode again just because they're so good, man.
Yeah.
Well, and we watched it as a watch party on stream, and there's so many spoilery things that we want to yell about.
Yeah,
So we
exactly.
gotta watch it again so we can do.
Oh my
full
god!
commentary. Yeah.
Like the one of the very first shots of the show,
Yeah.
I was like, oh fuck, I know what they're doing with the end of the show, because they reveal something for just a couple seconds that's super kind of hidden. And I was like, holy shit, I know what they're doing with the end of the show, like one of the main things of the show. And I had to wait till after the watch party to tell Kaylee what I'd seen. Yeah, but hey,
I watched the new episodes of Dexter.
oh god,
Without spoiling anything, what did you think?
Yeah.
I'm digging it so far. Yeah.
okay. What did you think about the end of the series?
I thought it was better than Lord of the Rings. Am I right?
Oh, okay, so that was the one that you didn't.
Okay.
Got it.
So I can just disregard all of your
Yeah, I was
opinions.
gonna say. So now we just now we
Gotcha.
just throw them all in the garbage.
Yeah, exactly.
Can. Okay.
I
it was
understand.
absolutely garbage. Come on, let's not get real here.
Okay. I mean, you
so-
never know. Some people might have liked it, but
True.
We've never
I
seen
didn't.
it, so yeah.
You've never seen
we
it?
haven't seen it, right? I don't
the
think
end
so.
of Dexter?
Yeah.
Oh
did
yeah,
we?
we saw it.
Oh, I repressed it right
Yeah,
away.
no, it
Never
was
mind.
it was repress worthy. It was
I would say-
real bad.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good so far. I'll leave it at that.
Okay, because
Alright,
I
we
really
watched-
liked
we
the
watched
earlier
one
seasons.
episode. Immediately, Flynn and I were like, "You want to watch another one?" And then
Nice.
it's like, "What?" She's like, "Is there any more?" And I was like, "No, we gotta wait till tomorrow."
Okay, yeah.
So it's a page turner. I'm eating my dinner.
Another couple series Kaylee and I have been watching on Apple TV is Foundation and Invasion. Holy
I was going
shit!
on Foundation. I am pissed.
Those are two.
We
separate
haven't seen
series?
the season finale yet.
Yeah, we have not seen the season finale. That's right.
I am pissed. Can I tell you why I'm pissed?
As long as it doesn't spoil everything.
Tell
You
me
shut your
absolutely
whore mouth.
everything.
I
All
have
the
been
details.
alive on this planet for 35 years.
Yeah.
The first show, TV, book, anything that finally has a character named Kalen, spelled Kalin, is in Foundation, and he's a fucking bitch.
Aw.
Oh.
Who's the guy? I don't remember who he.
He's in the town. He's like, "We're getting surrounded. I'm getting scared."
Oh.
It's just over a mic. She's like, "Kaylin, is everything okay over there?" And Flynn was like, "What the?" And we had subtitles on, right? And
Yeah.
she's like, "They even spelled it right." I was like, "Yay!" And he's like, "I'm scared." I was like, "Fuck."
Oh.
Well, dude, welcome to it. My name is Neil, and every Neil in every show ever
Shut the fuck up.
is a fucking nerdy loser who nobody likes. Every Neil in every show ever, they're like, oh, freckles, glasses, wimpy, nasally, inhaler, and nobody likes them.
You
Well,
literally have Neil deGrasse Tyson. You have Neil Patrick Harris.
God! Oh my God! Did you just
Name
drop
one.
the
Name one
nail?
famous Kaylin. Name a famous Kaylin. I'll wait.
Kalen the Venalis.
Oh, that's nice.
You win.
Insane.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, Invasion is really good too. Highly recommend watching Invasion. It's it's a like alien horror, and it is super fucking good.
It's very good, very
Yeah.
tense.
Yeah. No, it's super scary. But yeah. No, there's some good TV out there, man. There's some good TV. But we missed last week, so we gotta fucking get going, guys, with
Need some brain
yeah,
TV.
with all the Dungeons and the Dragons. Exactly. Brain TV.
You need to catch me up where we are.
I know, I barely remember too. I've been so fucking busy. The recap kind of sucks, and
Don't even worry about it.
We'll fucking freebase it.
yeah, exactly. We'll get through it, man. Trust me. But in a couple hours from now, there'll be a session behind us, and the quality of which can neither be assured nor guaranteed. But listen, I will start by welcoming folks to our tabletop RPG stream called Monsters Ain't Real, where we use the Dungeon World rule set to enjoy some good old-fashioned RPG fun set in an industrial horror universe. To anyone new, all the old episodes are up on YouTube and Spotify, although that doesn't mean that you can't just hang out and enjoy the session. So the first thing we'll do is we'll start with a recap. Last time, you guys held the auction, and you sold Sebastian's staff for a crazy amount of money. Sadly, afterwards, you learned that it had been purchased with counterfeit bad coins, and you only walked away with a very small percentage of what you thought you sold it for. After some searching, you realized that it was Yerby and his partner Fernando that had screwed you guys over. So you found Yerby and Fernando hanging out in a vampire club, and you convinced them to hack into the Holdman Back bank and steal the money that you had planned on stealing. They said that it would take a week and that there needed to be 5 people who you would be okay with dying. And then they just decided that they'd take care of that too. And they're like, I know 5 guys. I'll take care of that. However, I did want to ask you in the recap. Well, yeah. No, let's do it after the recap. Think about what you guys did for your week. Because you said it was going to take a week. to hack the bank. So think while you hear this, what you did during your week during the back being hanked.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got it.
But first, before we get to that, we can start with a little old narrative camera. The camera opens on a group of 5 individuals entering the Holdman Back Bank. 3 of them are wearing Jason-style hockey masks, wearing bulletproof vests, and holding assault rifles. 2 of them look like average citizens, man and a woman wearing fine business clothes and carrying briefcases. The 3 armed individuals fire a few rounds into the air and then take out the security guards who look to respond. Everyone hits the ground, including the 2 dressed as business people. The armed individuals grab tellers and other various employees and begin forcing them to take money out of the tills and work on getting the vault codes and keys. The 2 business-dressed individuals crawl along the floor, looking like average citizens, until they reach computer consoles. They open up their briefcases into complicated high-tech laptops and plug them into the computer terminals. All of the security cameras and auto turrets power down, and the alarms become disabled. They close their briefcases and look at the armed individuals and nod. The armed individuals escort the business-dressed people through a large, thick door that slowly opens in the back of the room. And then the cameras turn back on. The auto turrets power up, and the alarms begin sounding loudly. All 5 people look startled as they begin scattering and running through the bank. And then the perspective of the camera changes. We're looking through a green filtered security camera as one of the business-dressed individuals makes a run for the front door. An auto turret fires 5 rounds of 50 caliber ammunition into the fleeing thief, tearing them to shreds and splattering gore all over the door. Then the camera turns, looking at the people with their heads down in the bank, and the turrets open fire. The thieves and the innocent bank goers begin to panic, running towards doors and windows. All of them are magnetically sealed, and the guns begin tearing everyone in the bank to pieces. Thieves, civilians, employees, all mowed down by auto turrets. Police arrive at the scene and are unable to get the doors open as the auto turrets turn the interior of the bank into a crimson swimming pool. Then the camera zooms out of the green filter, through a laptop screen, in a dark club with rave music pounding in the background. And we see the pitch dark umbral eyes of Fernando alight, with the screen reflecting off of them. And he has a rictus smile on his face. We see his bank account fill up with tens of millions of dollars. And the camera cuts to black.
And that's why I don't bank at Bank of America.
Oh my God.
Not wrong.
So what are you? So did we just saw a scene of a Yerby's henchman strolling through a bank robbery with ease? Was that what everyone else just deduced from that?
Except that everyone died at the end, I think.
Yeah.
He remote hacked it. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone with the exception of Yerby's henchman. What's his name again?
Oh, Fernando? I see what you're saying. Sorry. Yes. Yes.
Fernando profited on this bank robbery that happened. This wasn't our. We didn't get Fernando to do our bank robbery, did we?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
No.
that was
Shut
us.
up.
Yeah, that was our bank.
Okay, listen. No. Everyone is now dead. The whole bank is filled with red paste.
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone,
Good
all
thing
the
we weren't
employees, everyone, did we see through the security cameras all the staff, all the managers, everybody's toast?
Yeah, that's what it looked like. Literally no survivors, just a big old crimson
Okay.
swimming pool of gore.
Got it.
And it seemed like the guns were part of the bank's security system.
That's right. Yeah, it was the
That is-
bank security system that annihilated
and that's-
everybody.
It's like a scorched earth policy.
Yeah, really.
Someone
Whoa.
tries to rob the bank, everybody dies.
No wonder. Yeah, we had to get 5 expendable
I was
people.
kind of hoping that this was like a remembrance of the past, and then ours was gonna go smoother.
Yeah.
This was a flashback to a previous robbery that Fernando had that didn't go as great, but with us, he decided to renew his his workship with safety and OSHA. You know, no, okay, all right, well. There goes our robbery team, but sounds like the funds got out of there. So I guess, ooh, what's the expression about omelets and eggs?
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Okay. All right.
I remember after I saw money.
Okay, now I'm just gonna adjust these. What's that? Okay. And then boop, 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 blah. Okay, perfect. I'll just delete the giant puzzle and interaction-filled bank heist that I've had planned for 7 sessions. No problem.
Don't do your own dirty
totally,
work is the lesson of the red ink. Yeah.
Totally didn't plan for you guys to just bypass that whole thing. No problem. But hey, now you get to see what it looks like when you go in there and rob the bank. Everybody dies. Okay, so then what did you guys do for your 1 week? I mean, it doesn't have to be anything productive. I'm just looking to see 7 days past in game. What did you guys do while you were waiting for European Fernando? Yeah. Go ahead, Bishop.
Me.
Yep. I already said you. Go ahead.
I would like. Okay, so what I did is I would like to essentially spend the week trying to get shake some hand and kiss some babies, and essentially get to establish my network a little bit better. Because everything around my character is revolved around I know a guy, so I want to go to the bakery that's down the street. I want to go to the limousine place and see how much their rates are. I literally just want to get to know everybody in the town as much as I can.
I suddenly realize the danger of letting someone with a photo identic memory and an entire concept of character built around meeting people, having 7 free days to do whatever the fuck they want.
I would like to also read every law book that is in existence here.
Yeah.
And just retain it. Obviously, perfect eidetic memory. That's what I have.
Yeah, so, no problem. Okay, cool. Yeah. Anything else you want to just throw in there while you're just listing all the things that you wanted to have done?
Okay, maybe I don't read the law books. Maybe I just meet the bakery.
Okay.
See if this place has a fucking Cinnabon. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. Oh yeah. You bet, man. And they got like double thick icing.
Okay. Well, that's disgusting.
It's like triple thick, ultra cream.
That's disgusting.
Thick, soupy. Actually, you know what? That's what it is. Their Cinnabon here is a cinnamon bun placed inside of a soup bowl full of icing.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
And they hand you a spoon with it to eat it with.
Uh-oh.
So, welcome to the red ink. Enjoy your Cinnabon, motherfucker.
Uh-oh.
No! Damn
Scared the crap out of me.
Okay, Tiger, what did you do during your week?
I did read all the law books, but not the law books. But I was thinking of I'd like to go to definitely the library and kind of read. I was thinking read everything that's like easily accessible and not gonna raise any flags, but just try and establish a baseline knowledge for the ink kind of thing for the world that we're in.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so I'll say for you to make note on, you were able to get a lot of information on the mundane workings of the world. The economic systems, the irrigation systems, agriculture systems, socio-political systems, stuff like that. But you were not able to get any information on Ascended or anything to do with them.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
That's in the restricted section of these kind of libraries and
Yeah,
stuff.
the
maybe
public
in a
exactly.
store.
Yeah, like the Ascended have their own private libraries or something like that. They
I'm
there's
so
some
embarrassed
secret.
that I didn't go to the Ascended Library.
Well,
Such a
let's
newbie mistake.
I mean, the thing is, like, you don't know where that is or if it exists, but all you know is that the information on Ascended, any information on Ascended, is not for public consumption.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Excellent.
Rippy, what did you do?
Yeah, so I was thinking, basically, I thought it might be cool for Rippy, and I think something that Rippy would do is that he'd spend, after a slight, very small spoiler alert for anyone who has not seen Breaking Bad yet. I mean, you've had 10 years, so
Yeah.
catch up. In one of the earlier seasons, when he buys a gun, he spends a lot of time in his hotel room practicing the draw. So I would like to think that Rippy would spend this week either practicing how to like quick draw like a switchblade, or how to pickpocket something. Like he'd be practicing the smooth motion of doing one of those two things.
Yep. Roll a d20.
I was gonna say, yeah,
Just
I'd
a
love to.
straight
I'd love
old
to-
D20.
Yeah, you got it. Okay,
Incoming that one.
D20.
Predicting it right now. I know a guy.
Okay, yep. With a 13, I will let you choose pickpocketing or surprise attacking.
Okay.
You can get a +1 to one of those.
Okay. I will say to attacking.
Okay.
I'll make a note of that.
You know what? Actually, you know what? I kind of like the idea of giving everyone buffs for this. I also forgot about something for the 12th time in a row. Okay. Bishop,
Yes.
take a +1 when using I Know a Guy.
Okay.
And Tiger, let's see. What would be, do you have any abilities that would benefit from gaining knowledge?
Just from the mundane. Yeah. Let's see.
I mean, just the accumulation of knowledge kind of thing. Is there anything?
It's more just that I then have it and then can spit it out. You know what I mean? Let's see. Oh, if I spend time like looting the library, basically, I can mark an XP and get a bag of books.
Okay,
Which
yeah,
I can then
you
throw
always
at
have
people.
you always have a bag of books.
Totally, but
Yeah.
they go fast.
Okay, cool. We'll hold on to that to see if we can think of anything to give you a +1 to later. Or maybe if you wouldn't mind. Do I have your class? I don't think I have your class sent to me. I think I have Bishop's and Sebastian's. I don't think I have yours.
Yeah, I'll send it. And yeah, it could just even be like if it's no, I see what you mean, that it should probably be a skill, like a ability.
Yeah, exactly. I'll just read over your abilities and see which one, kind of benefits from accumulation of knowledge, and we'll get a +1 to that.
Sure, thank you.
Okay. And Sebastian, how about you? What would Sebastian spend the week doing?
I imagine that he would be trying to hone his new ascended powers. Like I think he's trying to see what he is capable of as a kind of this shadowy figure. Like that one time he really wanted to disappear when things were certainly said in that chamber with the V-Man. So I think that's something he tries to focus on a little more, but just overall getting a feel for his powers.
Okay. Now, do you mean focus on literally like trying to just kind of fade out of being able to be seen kind of thing is what he's practicing?
That, or essentially blending in with the shadows, like using the shadows to traverse.
Yeah. Okay, I actually think that's really fucking cool. So let's give you a +2 to stealth if you are in your ascended form.
All right.
Okay. Also, you guys have leveled up twice. I completely fucking forgot multiple times to tell you, but you guys have leveled up twice.
Oh dang.
Yeah, I know. So go ahead and increase your levels. You got 2 stat points to spend, and make sure to look at the breakpoints in Discord to make sure you see just how much, you know, your dice rolls increase if they increase at all. But you get 2 stat points to spend, and some more spells and abilities to pick up.
Now we're all doing math.
Yeah, I know, right? Everybody's now doing all their cool, fun stuff. I keep on meaning to tell you guys at the end of sessions so that you can level up, like in a couple minutes after the end of session, or something like that. But I keep on fucking forgetting. So
Fuck! I'm fucking muted this whole fucking time.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
I'm just over here. I'm being a part of the conversation. I'm like, yeah, people are really, and I'm muted. So I asked, is +3 the highest we can get? Because we can go
That's
to
right.
+18, or is +2 the highest we can get?
A +3, I believe, is the highest you can get. Let me just check that. Yeah, +3.
I just got +3 charisma, baby.
Oh my god.
Same here.
Yeah,
baby.
I know you guys are so fucking dangerous with all the charisma shit. And if you wanna try to do something that's not working, and I'm not giving you a charisma roll for it, like just mention it. Sometimes I get so wrapped up in the interactions that I forget that you can roll for things. So if you want to try to do something, feel free to just say, like, I'd like to roll to convince them about something, and we can
Listen,
we can work
you don't
on
need
it
to
from
worry
there.
about that, okay? Because I have Guile, which ties to charisma, which is virtually every fucking roll. I think the only thing I don't have is like stealth doesn't tie to Guile.
Yep.
And I think strength checks, so like
Oh,
very
yeah,
minor
yeah.
things that like usually I won't do, like don't tie to
Yeah,
Guile. So, like,
yeah.
okay, I'm just good to go. Okay, so now we have two additional points we can put into advanced moves.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So listen, if you keep forgetting, don't you worry. I will ask after every fucking session. Did we level up? Did we level
Yeah,
up?
do it, dude.
Did we
Do
level
it.
up? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm looking at my skills. When you defend, you can use Guile instead of Con.
What the fuck?
It's called defensive.
Oh my
Maritsu.
god. Holy shit. You can just use Guile for everything. You just get a +3 to every roll.
Oh god, it's so good. Wait a minute. When you take a moment to analyze or observe your opponents, you can hack and slash your targets using Guile instead of the
What the
appropriate stat.
fuck?
It's called offensive Baritsu.
Oh my god.
Now,
Literally.
I'm not taking these, of course, but you know.
Yeah. No, that's insane.
So what does take +1 to volley with thrown weapons mean? What does +1 to volley?
So basically, if you are attacking from range,
Yep.
volley is what you roll. It's like you roll to hack and slash when you're up close, and you roll to volley when you're far away. And volley is dexterity.
Okay.
So if you want to attack from range, it'll be a dexterity roll, and if you want to attack up close, it's plus strength and it's hack and slash roll. Yeah.
Oh wow, that might actually work kind of well for me. So that +1 to sneak, was that just sort of like for the next time I do a sneak attack, or is that in general?
That is whenever you're gonna basically you were practicing on quick drawing your knife.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you quick draw your knife, you get a +1 to it.
Okay, well then I think I'm wondering if I should take juggler, because juggler is take +1 to volley and +1 damage with thrown weapons. And I already have +2 to dexterity. So if I can have +2 to dexterity, and then take +1 with volley, that would give me a +3. And if I'm surprise attacking somebody, it would be +4 if I threw a chunk of throwing knife right to the back of the dome.
Yeah. If you surprise attack with a thrown knife, you would get a +4 to the roll.
Holy shit.
Absolutely.
Okay, I might have to take that. I might have to take that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right.
Oh god, you're gonna hate this tech.
Do it, dude.
No.
You guys have been having a rough fucking time, man. Like, you guys constantly get fucked over with these deals. So trust me, take all the help you can get.
Okay, let me read this to you, and then you're gonna be like, don't take that one.
Okay.
This is called profiling. When you investigate a subject, you can you can form a precise mental image of your target based on your findings. Roll plus Guile. On a 10 plus, choose 2. On a 7 to 9, choose 1. Keep in mind, I can never fail because of my other thing, right?
Yep.
Okay. The options I have to choose from are take +1 forward against the subject. Option 2, deal 1d6 additional damage to the subject on your next attack. Option 3, learn the subject's next move. Option 4, learn their weakness.
Holy
Option 5,
shit.
learn their assets and abilities.
Oh my god. Whoa.
So I essentially just have a Game Shark in my pocket and be like,
Yeah.
you know what? This is, can you just tell me what you're going to do next?
Wow. Dude, take it, man.
I can just fucking, all right, man, just go take it. Check! Got it.
Hell yeah, man.
I would like to profile the DM.
Fuck. The DM plans to bad genie you on the next thing you ask.
I would like to take a +1 to my DM's happiness.
Yeah, no, that's good. I'm so happy that these insanely powerful things are available. Like, this is so good. Because again, that doesn't help you in combat at all, nor does it tell you how to exploit the weakness, right? Like, if you learn that a person's weakness is they have a weakness of enclosed spaces. They have claustrophobia. That's going to be a tough one to exploit.
Oh no. Okay.
So
so my advanced movie, you know, some of these are like prerequisites to the next one.
yeah.
I got curious and looked. One of my advanced moves is called Distinguished Investigator, which is when you requisition aid in a place where your authority is recognized. Roll plus guile. On the options are you get exactly what you want. It doesn't take them long to get you what you want. You don't have to explain yourself to a superior later, return what they took, nor pay them back.
Oh my god.
And we're ascended.
That would help you with the dealing with when you find out what a weakness is and you want to exploit it. That would help when you can just ask for what that would be in an area where you're in authority.
Oh, I'm so excited.
They have a weakness to cotton candy. Hey, get me some cotton candy.
Oh, okay. Well, I have my thing. I took the hidden agenda and I took the profiling. So
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Good.
Quick question for you. I'm just debating between a couple of things here.
Yeah.
So I have two abilities, one followed after the other. One called Nothing Up My Sleeve, which says you get +1 on sleight of hand attempts.
Okay.
And then another one called Master Magician, which, oh, sorry, I see. Never mind. My bad. I thought it said requires Nothing Up My Sleeve, because then it says you get +2 on sleight of hand rolls. And I was going to say, does that mean that if I picked those two, I'd get +3 on sleight of hand rolls?
Oh, yeah.
So I get +5 every time I roll a sleight of hand. I would literally never fucking fail.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Disregard.
Tiger, what are you looking at?
Oh, well. Well, I'm thinking, oh man, sorry, my PDF. It's being so weird. It's adding so many comments. Okay. I have decided I'm going to go further into intelligence so that I can get that +3.
Nice.
And then I'm getting implant intelligence,
Oh.
which is when you wish to instill true intelligence into a non-sentient or truly stupid creature, I roll +int. And on a 10+, I can channel excess knowledge from myself into the mind of the creature. And it gains the intelligent tag and can now understand any language that I speak. And on a 7 to 9, it does all that, but also I have to choose from one of the following, negatives.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, such as it fills their head with evil ideas. So now I have a pet bat that will do what I say, but it's an evil bat.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. That's
Pocket
quite
rollers.
cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
And then for the other one, I flip-flopped between, and that's why my PDF comment thing was on. I flip-flopped between knowledge of healing, so I can just use one of my bag of books charges to heal 1d6, or Mouthful of Memories, which is if I get a good roll on a memory swallow, I can consume up to 3 memories and learn 3 things instead of 1.
Oh shit.
Which seems like it'd be good, but I haven't even used that yet.
Yeah.
Maybe I should just go ahead and use it now that it's really good.
Yeah. And don't worry about the book charges thing. I'm not doing that. Everybody's got like ammo and counts and charges, like, and that's just uninteresting and unfun. And if something becomes like exploitable or busted or overpowered, we'll introduce some sort of a homebrew limit on it. But I don't like the idea of counting ammo and counting shots and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, but then there's also this power in written words thing where I could gain a wizard spell thing that, takes more looking up of stuff. And I do like the idea. Maybe I should. Okay, I'm going to take Mouthful of Memories as a motivation to use the memory swallow ability.
Hell yeah, absolutely. Boy, that's gonna have me creating a lot of spontaneous stuff.
That's really cool. And the knowledge eater handbook should be in your DMs.
Yeah, I saw that. Yep.
Oh, excellent.
I don't know why I didn't move it into my my document thing, but I'll move that in there. Okay, and Sebastian, what are you thinking?
I'm grabbing. I can cast that spell too.
Okay, that sounds incredibly on point.
Let's see. So was it whenever you see someone cast a spell, you can copy one.
Oh yeah, fuck, I forgot. You fucking told me about that spell and I immediately got very worried. Holy fuck. Okay, yep.
Should I not pick that?
No, do it, dude. Dude, I will revel in the glorious chaos that will ensue when I accidentally use a fucking spell in front of you and you copy it.
Oh, and you won't like the follow-up spell. Still getting the hang of it. Once per session, when you roll a 7 or 9 for I Know a Spell or Arcane Blitzkrieg, you can count the roll as a 6 or as a 12.
Oh, what?
Yes.
So you can just choose to have, when you roll a mix, you can just choose to have it fail or maximum succeed?
Yes.
That is fucking insane. I love that. Holy shit, man. That's so fucking cool. Okay, well, you guys got your plus to rolls from your week spent training. You got your 2 level ups with your stat points and your skills. And then you guys, which one was the club music, man? I don't even remember. What's this one? Yeah, this is the club music. Perfect.
Sounds pretty clubby.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you guys, after 1 week's time, you find yourselves back at the club that you had met Rippy and Fernando at. And when you show up, what was the deal? Was for what? 50%? They wanted half, I think.
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah. So you guys show up and I think you probably see Fernando and Rippy sitting in their standard spots kind of thing, and they just kind of wave you over to their table.
I guess that's where we're going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
How close are other patrons?
They're a little ways away. Their table's a little bit isolated. You feel like you could probably talk there with no one hearing, kind of thing.
Okay, nice.
Yep. Why don't you roll a perception check to see if anything else is there that might be listening?
Ah, that's wisdom, right?
Ooh.
Yeah, wisdom.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah, yep. So Fernando does have a laptop in front of him that very much could be recording. Yep.
So can you? Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
I was gonna say, can you describe as we're walking up how everyone is sitting and arranged, how nearby other people are?
Yeah. You know what? Why don't I draw it and I'll describe it at the same time.
That would be really good. Yeah.
So here is the club. And you guys are kind of coming in through this door here.
Okay.
There is a stage up here.
Okay.
With dancers and DJs and stuff. Yerby's table, I'll draw it in red, is kind of right there.
Okay.
The majority of other tables are kind of like that kind of thing. So
Okay,
they're all
sure.
kind of arranged quite close together. Yerby's table is there. And yeah, so that's Yerby and Fernando are kind of sitting over here.
Okay.
So they can kind of see you coming in.
Okay, sure. And do they how sort of bougie is Yerby when he goes out? Do they have any sort of bodyguards or like close protection, or there's any like venue security that are like keeping a close eye on them or anything, or are they just sort of being ignored aside from sitting in the VIP section?
Yeah, they're just kind of being ignored. Largely, they're just kind of sitting there. They don't have bodyguards standing around them. They don't seem to have an entourage. They are incredibly well dressed in horribly time inappropriate clothing. So like they're dressed up as if they are going to the biggest ball in the 1600s.
Okay.
Nice.
They
Sounds
have
like
got
some Hunger Games level shit.
they got big old dresses, big ruffled
Yep.
cuffs, big fluffy coiled kind of collars, layers and layers and layers of clothing, lots of filigree and embroidery all over it. They do not fit in whatsoever at all. Everyone else is wearing like your classic German nightclub kind of skin tight leathers and weird screw-on headsets and LED flashing teeth and stuff like that. And so they stand out like a sore thumb because they look like nobody else here.
Okay. So in that case, I would like to roll. You can decide. I would like for Rippy to walk up and in one sort of fluid motion say something like, "How you going, bruv?" and try to close Fernando's laptop all in one motion.
Ah. Yeah. Okay.
So as to be done in a way that accomplishes the task, but isn't like a "fuck you, I dare you to challenge me" type thing. It's more of like a, "Oh, hey, you're on your computer, not anymore. Okay,
yeah. It's like I'm sitting down, and obviously we're not going to have our computers open with this kind of thing.
Exactly.
Okay. So the way this works, this is two things. One, you're closing the laptop without him just stopping you, and two, you're trying to convince him that it's an okay thing.
Yeah, like this is totally, I'm not offending you. This is just, of course, this is going to happen.
You know what? I think, I was going to make you do two separate roles, but I think just one. I think if you're charismatic enough about this,
sure,
he wouldn't try to stop you. Whereas if you were fast enough, he'd just fucking open it again.
Yeah, okay,
right?
sure.
So I think you got to sell it charismatically. So go ahead and roll plus charisma to see if you can kind of convince him that it's okay to close the laptop kind of thing.
Sure.
Just in the way that you do it.
Ooh. Not great, but I'll take it.
8. That's pretty good. I think that's pretty solid. I think you kind of walk up, you say that, and you just kind of gently push the laptop down. And I think they both kind of get a little bit of a look on their face. Like, I'm sorry, did you just fucking touch my laptop? But, it's kind of fine enough and understandable enough that nobody really throws a fit. It's just a little bit of like a fucking excuse me kind of look.
Okay. Sure.
But they don't make an attempt to open it back up.
Sure. Okay. That makes sense.
And Yerby says, hello, sit down at the table and we've got your money.
Oh, good.
That's great news.
Lovely day.
So we agreed you guys get 30%, right?
Now.
I'm kidding. It's 50.
Just knowing that because I know what's going on in the world, like I know the basics kind of thing.
Yeah.
Of maybe laptops and how they communicate.
Yeah.
And record things.
Yeah.
Can I tell if there's still a risk of the laptop being used against us if the lid is closed?
You know what? I think this is a good way to do that +1. I think just mention the fact that it's a common knowledge thing. and I'll give you a +1 to it. So go
Okay,
ahead
okay.
and roll plus intelligence with an extra +1.
Oh.
Wow.
I needed that extra
Yeah, you
+1.
needed all of that. Okay. So there's a chance, I guess. Most laptops turn off, but he's probably got a pretty fancy one considering what he does. So
Well, it's just a setting, right? Yeah, it's just a setting. Like you could turn off the thing where if you close the lid, it turns off the laptop. Am I thinking of something else?
no,
No,
yeah,
you're right.
well, yeah, exactly. And even if it's turned off, it could be a separate device built in that's recording kind of thing.
Maybe I just dunk it in a bucket of ice. No,
Oh my god.
that'd be aggressive. Why don't I just say to Fernando, I see your fantastic laptop there. It's very top of the line. Very nice piece of equipment. Are you, we want to make sure that we're keeping everything off the record, right?
Yes, I said that. We both signed the contract where we can't
We
do
did.
direct or indirect harm to each other, so I'm just looking to give you your money so you can go away and leave us alone forever.
I like the idea of leaving you alone, certainly.
I also like that very much, although I like the idea of giving you half the money much less.
I like the idea of getting to know you better, even better.
Oh,
I kind of give him like a little devilish smile.
yeah. And Yerby kind of like sidles up to him a little bit more, like presses his butt cheek up against his butt cheek kind of thing. He kind of puts his arm around his shoulder kind of thing. And Fernando kind of looks at Yerby, then looks at you and has a little bit of a smile. He's like,
I mean, that southern drawl.
he's like, I think we know each other well enough.
Oh, all right.
And
How did it go? How did it go?
it went pretty well. I hired the 5 people to go rob the bank. And of course, their intention was to rob the bank and keep all the money for themselves, as is
Right.
standard. So I told them how to rob the both physical and digital aspects of the bank so they could get in there, rob everything. And then once they had plugged in their computers to the bank, they actually hooked me up. So I turned all the security systems back on and I killed them. And I drained the bank into a dead drop location where I siphoned off the funds and closed the dead drop. And as far as the police know, the people succeeded in their work of draining the bank of its money. And since they're all dead, they have no idea where the money went.
Very nice.
It's really upsetting the way you described that.
Which part?
Well, just, the fact that there's so many steps involved. It's just a lot of work is all.
Well, I wanted to make sure that
Yeah.
they didn't take the money and they couldn't reveal who I was, and that
yeah.
no one there could talk about what happened other than what was on the security footage.
Yeah.
And
Makes
so
sense. Right, yeah.
it's
True enough.
untraceable money.
Untraceable. Can you trace it? No.
Nope, no tracing. So I've got half your money, and I hope this concludes all of our business, and I hope to never see any of you ever again.
Wait, you only have half our money? Why not all of our money?
So I have half of the bank's money. I have all of
Oh,
your
all right.
money.
Okay, all right. You said half of our money.
Oh,
Say,
no, I have
the
all
rest
of it.
Our money, yeah.
Yes, no, I have all of your money.
Okay, good.
Who,
That's a
Oh,
relief,
God. Oh,
isn't it?
God. Are you all right?
Yeah, no worries.
which, is he okay?
Oh, he's
I
fine.
feel great. No
Is he-
worries.
It's not
Good to go.
okay. I've
He's
got
good. That
I've-
happened.
now. Who is going to be taking the money? Which account should I be putting this into?
Oh, that's what we should have done with our week. Open bank accounts.
I'll take it.
You've got a banking routing number.
I give him whatever my wallet is for I assume I set something up with that when I set up the bad token stuff.
Yeah.
Bad
The
coin.
bad coins. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I figure the money is going to be safest with me since I have now that I have hidden agenda, which essentially makes it so my mind is literally a vault. No one can get into my mind.
That's so interesting.
Yeah. You have learned to obscure your thoughts and how to avoid others from interfering with your work. When someone tries to read your thoughts or discern your alignment, they get nothing out of you. When you need to lie about what you are currently doing or about to do, you can use guile instead of charisma.
So interesting. Okay, perfect.
So if anybody gets pulled in, they can say I have no money, and they can absolutely believe it.
Yeah.
I can do the same thing.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Then Fernando kind of looks at you, Rippy, and slowly opens his laptop again, and then starts punching away at some keys. And a couple seconds later, Bishop, you see $173 million show up in your account.
Okay.
It's way
All
better
right.
than 300,000.
I just give like a nod to the rest of the party.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Yeah.
And you hope to never
Right.
see you again.
Yeah. And vice versa.
And I kind of hope we see them again. They
Well,
made us very wealthy.
that's one of us.
And they just kind of sit there staring at you guys awkwardly.
You
guys
do
wanna get a
enjoy
drink?
your time. Oh,
Oh, you want to get a drink?
us
Who?
or Fernando
Us or them,
and
yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
all of us
asking-
together like a family. I mean, after all, they just pulled something off rather
What?
spectacular. Don't you want to have like a drink with them at least?
Can we buy you around?
No, that's okay.
All
Should we
right,
get you-
you heard him.
How about
That's,
some
good enough for me. He said, no, fuck him. Bye.
How about you, Yerby? You want to get a beverage?
Fernando, I do kind of what? No, that look in his eyes. No, it's a no from me. Thank you, though.
My treat.
No, I shouldn't.
You sure?
No,
I heard they have O negative here.
he's shaking his head. No, I don't think he wants me to do this.
Oh, well,
Well,
I just figured,
that's-
we got off on the wrong foot, and then we got off even on the more wrong foot. But then I'd like to think that we got something real good going on here now. Don't you think that's nice?
Yes, it's weird. I do have to go to the bathroom right now.
Oh, well, right, I'll accompany you. I could drain
Oh,
the
yeah,
lizard
go
myself.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're going to
Gotta
have to go
take
to
a
the
leak.
bathroom.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, all right,
Well-
Fernando. I'll be back in a minute. I just have to go take a pee.
What is Fernando's like? What is his like demeanor?
Roll plus wisdom.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Come on, baby. Fucking yeah.
Okay, yeah, 9. He's exhausted and frustrated.
Interesting.
He's annoyed that you guys are still here and doing things. He doesn't want to have anything to do with you guys anymore, and he's very frustrated that you've played on Yerby's soft heart to very obviously go get a drink with him under the guise of going to the bathroom.
Fantastic.
So yeah, Yerby gets up and heads over to the bar with the bartender, who just straight up looks like Bela Lugosi's Dracula. And the bartender says, "What can I get for you?" To all of you.
Oh,
Whatever
well,
my good friend here is having, I want to give him like
yes.
that awkward smack on the back. The whatever my good friend here is having.
I think I would like. Do you have the little martini glass with the two positive things, whatever that one is? That's what I want. And the bartender kind of looks at him and then looks at the rest of you. Like, do you guys want that too?
No, I just want some milk.
But evil milk, yeah.
And then he looks at the rest of you. Tiger, Rippy, Sebastian.
Could you give us just a nice tall glass of milk?
All right. This is very weird. This is Vampire Club. I usually
Didn't say I was gonna drink it, did I? Am I in the nature of explaining my purchases and what I intend to do with them to you? No.
It's just really weird. It's just really weird to come into Vampire Club and request milk.
Oh, you know, true enough. Must have missed a sign above the venue when we walked in where it said, ask our bartenders about their opinion about your purchases. Oh, wait, never mind. I didn't see that. Oh, partially because it wasn't there. It's none of your business what I plan to do with the milk.
All right.
Milky milk.
One little positive martini and 2 milks. What would the other 2 like?
Give me an unholy water, twist a lemon.
All right, now we're talking. And you, furry lady.
What kind of garnishes do you have?
I could put an eyeball in there.
I would like
or-
a martini glass of eyeballs.
Oh. That's really weird, but I kind of like it.
Make sure I do need the little toothpick, though.
Oh, of course, of course. I like, you know what? I'm going to have one of those too.
Yes, let's. It's on me.
That's so nice. Thank you. Just wait right here. I'll get you your 2 milks, your little positive martini glass thing. I'm not sure what that is. I'll just make it up. The unholy water with the lemon and the big old glass full of eyeballs with toothpicks in them.
Thank you.
And he goes away and he comes back and the eyeballs are not neat little spheres of eyeballs.
Oh.
There's a lot of meat and fat and connective tissue on them.
That's
Like,
horrible.
these were cut out not professionally and they have not been trimmed. Where the toothpicks are going through them, the vitreous humor is definitely spilling out at the little toothpick holes.
I need to clarify this, okay? Sometimes you truly scare me because the way you just described that, I would have never thought to describe that. I would have been like, oh wait, do these eyeballs need to be trimmed in like I would not have thought of that under any fucking circumstance.
Well, listen, it's the red ink, man. I think after he brings you all of them, he's got like a little martini glass, a big martini glass of eyeballs himself, and he just kind of like puts an elbow up on the bar right next to you guys, and just starts like toothpick feeding himself the eyeballs, kind of thing, like he's now your best friend, kind of thing.
Oh my god.
So what brings you to whatever fucking name this bar was that I didn't write down?
I feel like it was Count Succula or something like that.
That's the one, Count Succula. What brings you to Count Succula?
How long have you worked here?
How long? This is my bar. This is my club. I'm Count Succula.
He forgot his own name. He was so excited about the
I
eyeballs.
forgot. I thought I was more creative when I came up with the name of the bar, but no, it's just me. That's why I never forget. That didn't work. What brings you to Count Succula?
So
recreation.
just to be clear, sorry, is Yerby with us right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Yerby's just hanging
because
out.
The bartender conversation is totally cool. When there's an opening, I want Rippy to lean in, and I want to use con artist.
Okay, yeah, sure. Like, go ahead. What would you like to do?
So basically, I want to use it specifically in the way that it says that I may try to convince someone that I'm more powerful than I truly am. But basically, what I'm trying to con him into is, and I don't even really know how much of a fucking con this is. It really might not be that much of a con at all. I wanna now put the like, and is Fernando with him, or is Fernando?
No,
back at the
Fernando's
table? Okay, good.
Fernando's back sitting at the table. So here, I'll if we go back to the drawing.
Yep, totally.
The bar is like up here.
Okay.
And you guys are kind of like right here. You're kind of sitting up along the bar here.
Okay.
And Fernando's just like staring daggers at you guys, like, yeah, nice going to the bathroom, sitting at the bar eating eyeballs. But he's not with you guys.
Okay, good. That's perfect because I want God, I keep on wanting to call myself Yerby. God, what the hell's going on? Rippy and Yerby are too close together. Okay, I want Rippy to lean in and sort of like pull his drink in closer to him and like lean so that now his side is leaning on the bar, so he's leaning right in close to Yerby.
Yep.
And say something like,
So, how are things going with old, Fernandy Pants over there?
Oh, there.
and I'll tell you when I really want to get into the con artisty part, and then we can roll for it.
Yeah. It's going pretty well. He's super strong and super smart and super sexy and super kind, and I love him more than anything in the world. So it's going pretty good.
Okay, now, just out of curiosity, not for any particular reason, if perhaps, say, he was not exactly what you thought he was, what would that mean for you?
If he's not a vampire, that would be weird because I turned him into a vampire.
Well, it's not exactly whether or not he's a vampire,
And now comes the con artist part.
but probably shouldn't be saying anything, but me and the fellas overheard him talking about, trying to...
And he really like way exaggeratedly drags his finger across his neck.
So as he could take your place?
So basically, I'm trying to convince him that Fernando, like the reason that Fernando is so close and all over him and smothery is because he's trying to like usurp him. He's trying to Julius Caesar him.
Yeah.
So hold on. Before we pass the point of no return, does any of this possibly break our contract?
Oh, that's a good point because Bishop would be right there listening to this and he would know and he would smack Rippy in the fucking mouth if it did.
It was written very clearly to be not direct or indirect, like there would be no messing with kind of thing. So I would say this probably runs afoul of the contract because we didn't write it down specifically. We just said basically
no,
like
fucky.
Well,
exactly.
I guess,
in no way can they fuck with you, and in no way can you fuck with them, kind of thing.
Okay. And that includes like making them paranoid of each other.
Yeah, exactly.
you would have to legitimately be curious about their relationship and then let the dominoes fall where they lie after that.